Started, and off we go from Lambeau. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. On play action, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On play action, Rodgers. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Equity. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. Rodgers now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And they're already... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw.
A check down here to Jones.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Now a play fake. Rodgers. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rodgers now on first down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers
will drop this underneath for Jones.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers again now. Looking deep for Adams.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And he's able to take this one back to the... Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Good move at the 30. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So that one will be accepted. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Couldn't just sit on it.
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's making... So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And again, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, it's Rodgers.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got Lewis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Packers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Rodgers throwing here. Looking deep for Adams.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw, Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Rodgers looking to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. That'll bring up 2nd down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnovers.